This is The Space Shot, episode 252 for January 21st, 2018. Little Joe, Star Trek, and Moving Prep. Hey everyone, welcome to The Space Shot, your daily space history, pop culture, and news fix. I'm John Molnix. Miss Sam, a female rhesus monkey, lifted off on a test flight on January 21st, 1960. This launch was focused on testing the Mercury capsule's launch escape system, a critical part of making sure the capsule was human-rated. The Little Joe rockets were used during the Gemini program to test the escape system at max Q, which was maximum aerodynamic pressure on the rocket. It also tested parachute systems, studied the aerodynamics of the capsule at different altitudes, and checked the splashdown and retrieval methods that would be used for human flights. I've talked about primates being sent into space before. Check out episodes 14 and 31 if you'd like to know more about some of the other monkey knots that have flown into space. Last night, Rocket Lab successfully launched its second Electron rocket, which they humorously named Still Testing. Rocket Lab launches from New Zealand, and their launch site is strikingly beautiful. Check out the video from Rocket Lab that I'm including in the show notes for an idea of what I'm talking about. Rocket Lab also has some hilarious t-shirts up on their website for a limited time. If you listened to yesterday's episode, you caught the, quote, "I never want to hold again" audio. Rocket Lab has decided to make some t-shirts with that quote on them. I can confirm that I ordered one for myself. It was too funny not to. I'm linking to their web store in the show notes. Act fast if you want the shirt. It looks like it's only available for 48 hours. Now for some space news. It's looking like there's another Falcon Heavy static fire delay, but this time it's not on SpaceX's end. The government shutdown here in the US means that non-essential NASA employees could be staying home if the shutdown continues. Lauren Grush with The Verge has an article that details what is known right now. It's up first in the show notes, so check it out if you want to learn more. This Sunday's episode is a bit shorter. I'm preparing episodes for the upcoming week and finishing packing for my move on the 27th. On the 28th and 29th, I'm going to be in Kansas at the Cosmosphere. Yes, I know it's a little bit crazy that I'm moving from South Dakota on the 27th, unpacking the morning of the 28th, driving the afternoon of that day, and then spending the day at the Cosmosphere on the 29th. I'll have more details soon. Suffice it to say, I'm going to be a very happy camper. I just finished watching the latest episode of Star Trek Discovery, and it was a very satisfying episode. The story arcs and character development that has taken place over this season is unlike anything I've seen in Star Trek up till now. For those of you that have been apprehensive about Discovery, give it a watch and keep an open mind. Remember that there's infinite diversity in infinite combinations, and that's especially so with this new series. I noticed over the last 2 weeks that there's a lot of new listeners for the show. Thank you all for coming on board. I'm thrilled to have you here. It would mean the world to me if you could leave a review for the podcast in iTunes. More reviews help even more people find the show, so your help in this endeavor is greatly appreciated. If you leave a review, screenshot it and send it to me at John Molnix, pretty much everywhere on the internet, and I will send you a Space Shot sticker and a little thank you. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button, that way you don't miss any of the daily episodes. As always, the show notes have more information on today's episode. You can hit me up on Instagram and Twitter. Find me at John Molnix. I'm always up to chat. You can also connect with me on Facebook. Just search The Space Shot or click the link in the show notes. Tomorrow, Apollo, Discovery, and Endeavor. I'm John Molnix, and I'll catch you on the flip side.